Billy Garton. Eventually reaches Davenport. Robson, a bit too close to Pallister. McClare, and no foul, says the referee. Here's McClare, and Robson! With United's first goal of the season.
Wilson, nearly challenged by his own player. Johnson skips past one, but he doesn't get past Davenport, who is free. And that's a cool finish to give Manchester United the lead. McClare sneaks it through to Jesper Olsen, with players arriving in the middle, including Robson. It's a good header, that's a great goal. It's a typical Robson goal.
More defending for West Ham to do, as Davenport takes on George Paris. Doesn't quite get the better of him, but he does get the ball through for Robson, and he's figuring again here. Oh, that's a delightful goal from Peter Davenport. Started it and finished it. Russell Beardsmore's found acres of room here and delivers the cross in for Davenport. It's broken here for Mark Hughes. He got the better of Paris. He got the better of McKnight as well.
My main intention, I always remember, was to get Mark Hughes back.
I was delighted when I was asked to come back. When I left United, I didn't think the possibility of going back would present itself. I think I left under a little bit of a cloud. I didn't particularly want to leave initially. So when the opportunity came, obviously I jumped at it.
Strachan with Davenport having made a run ahead of him. Here is Davenport, and United go ahead with an hour gone.
Strachan, chip by him. The volley is almost a copyright of Mark Hughes, and he crashed that in on the turn. Here's Hughes. McClare waiting there, and United are in the lead.
Brought down well by Steve Bruce. It's not a bad ball either. McClare under O'Hanlon, and it is 1-0 on the night, 2-0 on aggregate. Strachan, lovely ball, acres of room for Lee Sharp. Targets to aim for. McClare, the tie is surely won. Blackmore. Duxbury, Robson, McClare, Robson! Wonderful goal! And Brian Robson on the score sheet. Strachan, Bruce went one way, Robson the other! And Bruce! It's getting easier and easier. Sharp. Can he get there? It's a race between he and Russell, and Sharp's the quicker, and Brian McClare, and it's 5! And a hat-trick for Brian McClare.
Seger's shielding his eyes against the sun despite wearing the cap, and it's an awful, wretched kick from him. Picked up by Hughes, he held off Scales, and there was only going to be one end result from that moment on. Goal for Hughes and United.
I think I was very much a striker. I wasn't really a goal scorer. I think someone once said to me I was a scorer of great goals, but not a great goal scorer. And I'd have to agree with that. I was always a 15, 20 goal a year man. I was never a player that would get you 25, 30 goals. But I like to think along the way I may have helped other people to get goals.
Here's Olsen, stopped by Stephen. Blackmore taking it up again. Hughes on the far side! Mark Hughes! A goal now in each of his last 5 league games. McClare. Pass comes in, a good knock down, Robson's on the end of it!
It's the team in red finishing the half the stronger. As Strachan gets the corner in, Bruce! Top corner, 1-0.
And here's Hughes. Oh, and when you need a moment of quality, as Manchester United did, Mark Hughes has provided it. Leclerc. Olsen bursting to get into the proceedings. Sharp, the advantage played, although the linesman was flagging for the foul. Olsen. Leclerc! 2-2! And Olsen has made an immediate impact.
Donaghy to take it. Here's Hughes. Osman at his back. And Jimmy Case coming away with it, but Robson's got it off him. And Robson equalises. 1-1. Sharp got there. And Robson managed to get it away. Here's McClare now. Oh, it's inside the two defenders. Mark Hughes. 2-1. Typical Mark Hughes finish. The pass from Brian McClare.
Sparky had the gift of great timing. He obviously practiced the volleying thing from me when he was a kid. He was also very strong. Sparky was like a Tasmanian devil on the pitch. He was aggressive on the pitch. Off the pitch, you couldn't be a nicer, quieter person.
Strachan with a corner, punched by Boulder, and here's Rolf Milne, and the former Bristol City winger scores his first United goal. Hughes. Strachan. This is Billy Galton, who hangs up a cross towards Brian McClare, and a trademark Brian McClare header puts United 2 ahead. Robson. Hughes with his back to goal. Wonderful turn! Super finish from Mark Hughes.
Cut out by Strachan. Here go United now. Strachan hoping to get there before Adams. Finds Beardsmore. A little crosser of a ball, but might fancy something more than that. Hughes. United are back in it.
Beardsmore. Warm applause for Beardsmore's contributions there. Here's McClare, inside Walker, Hughes, good save, and Hughes again and again, Sutton's there, but Milne follows up, and it's the opener. Strachan gets it back. Look at Beardsmore scampering away to his left. He's got options here, Gordon Strachan. One of them's Hughes. And Hughes! 2-0! Mark Hughes.
Played in for Donaghy. And now for Beardsmore. Gone all the way. And a brilliant goal by McClare! United are 1-1. Beardsmore. Robbins. Nicol, they claimed handball, not given. And it's in there again! Mark Hughes. Sharp. Robbins tries to get in, and Beardsmore! 3-1.
Donaghy again coming forward for Manchester United. Hughes. Oh, for Gill, this will be a cracker! A splendid goal, a magnificent goal, and what a way for Tony Gill to get his first Manchester United goal. An absolute peach. This is Wilson. Faced by Parker. And he's got away, get in across the face of goal. Oh, and it's the other substitute, Daniel Graham.
Donegan. It's Hurlock under the ball, and then a wild clearance, which falls for Beardsmore. Then Mark Hughes tries to go alone, supported by McClare, and now Blackmore. And Manchester United have the lead. It's Clayton Blackmore latching onto the loose ball. Had a run for Mill, who can run at this Millwall defence. Hughes and McClare wait. The cross comes all the way through to Tony Gill. And that's 2-0, and that's 2 goals in 4 days for the United youngster. The corner's run all the way through to Hughes. That's over the line, that's 3-0 with 15 minutes to go. Fully deserved.
Well, the pitch certainly isn't helping the flow of the football, but Brian Robson, he manages to flow on and pings in a shot here straight at McKnight, can only parry it, and they're really struggling to keep their feet. Gordon Strachan has earned, and United are level. Robson seems to make light of the conditions always. Then it's going to be Ralph Mill. It's into the area here for Martin. Oh, that's ironic. It was Alvin Martin's clearance which went back into the net off Lee Martin. Strachan floating it across the 18-yard area, down into the box here, and Brian McClare on the hour makes it 3-1 United.
Alex did a lot for me in my career. He was great with all the young lads. I think that was one of his fortes, really. Sort of like, you know, took them under the wing. If they had a bit of talent, you know, he saw the talent and sort of like tried to push you through and encourage you. So yeah, he was really good with me.
Oh, tackle from the back, and it's a penalty. And now McClare to try and beat Seaman from the spot. He's failed twice in normal play. This time he succeeds. Number 4, Steve Bruce has come forward. This is Blackmore. This is Robson. The time to control it and pick his place. Strachan. Beardsmore still available. Here he is. Tip up to the far post. Yes! McClare gets his second.
Here's Shop. McClare with Milne making a break to the left. Here is Milne. Hughes arriving in the middle. Mark Hughes for United with 10 minutes gone. Bruce arriving, and Bruce scoring! As United double their tally. Some distance on the clearance from Leighton. Hughes just unable to control. Strachan turning the ball out to Hughes, who's got Donaghy arriving in support, and Donaghy going for goal, and turned in by Jimmy Phillips. An own goal, but Donaghy gets the credit. Strachan has got Milne pulling away to the left, McClare in support as well, Hughes in the centre. Milne, Robson near post, and a simple tapping for Brian Robson as United book a place in round 5 of the FA Cup.
Strachan for Manchester United. Hughes again to Strachan. Can he get across in? McClare! United ahead.
Hughes finds its way through to Blackmore. Oh, it's a lovely ball from Blackmore. It split Sheffield Wednesday, and here's Ralph Milne looking towards McClare, in between Cranston and Pearson, and he goes to thank the provider, Ralph Milne. Cranston's Attempt to knock it forward, charged down by Robson, and Pearson's made a mess of it, and here goes Hughes. Has he got the composure? Blocked by Turner, cleared by Madden, not far, McClare! 2-0!
Brian Robson, one of several players waiting on the edge of the area for this free kick from Bruce. That was Robson, and this is Hughes. That's a wonderful finish. Expertly taken by Mark Hughes. Oh, it's McClare, and it's a goal. Manchester United take the lead, and it was almost a present.
Strachan's been a prominent figure throughout the afternoon for United as he locates McClare, who shrugs off Lunigan. It's hung up towards Paul Maguire on the volley, and a goal, and United are back in the game with 8 minutes left for play.
Priest with a rather strange clearance. Robson will win it back for United. And now Beardsmore gets the ball back in towards Hughes. It may fall for Milne, and United have the lead. After 3 minutes, the finishing touch to a rather scrappy goal by Ralph Milne. McClare is able to turn away. That's a really good ball if Blackmore can get there. He can, and he will score for United to make it 2-0.
Anderson. And again. It's an awkward one for Adams! Oh, and Lukic couldn't keep it out! Tony Adams has scored at both ends.
It's a free kick. United are in a hurry. Lee Martin's in a hurry. Wimbledon all over the place, and a real chance, and it's gone in. McClare! At last, United's first goal in 5 games.
Martin able to look up and see where he wants to put the ball. There's a sort of collision of bodies there, but Russell Beardsmore came off best. Now it's Milne, and Milne back for Beardsmore. A goal for the 20-year-old Russell Beardsmore, and how he deserved it.
Bruce is coming on this one. Fantastic diving header from Steve Bruce to give United the lead. It's fallen for Beardsmore. That's a good run by Blackmore in behind, and finishes to put United back in front again.
There's Maldonaki, the Irish international, formerly of Luton Town, of course. Nice little chip ball up towards Mark Hughes, and it is Hughes, and that's fantastic. And his Welsh international colleague Southall had no prayer at all.
His performance has reflected a side that were relegated a number of weeks ago, as Robbins crosses into the middle, and Brian McClare heads into the roof of the net, and United go ahead with a quarter of an hour left for play. 8 minutes left of a season that's been one of underachievement from United's perspective. Here's Hughes, blocked. Beardsmore onto the rebound, crossed in towards Robson, and the campaign ends on a high.